Winning Free Picks in the house. It is your midday money free pick show every day here on YouTube. So give it a like, give it a share, give it a subscribe, thumbs up, comments, whatever you got to do. We want you on the Winning Free Picks team. I say it all the time. Twitter, you got it right here. We're streaming, we're scrolling, we're crawling, whatever we call it here. I'm at real_Higgs. Say hello. Winning_picks, free underscore winning at the on Twitter. The free underscore winning, the free picks page. I'm trying to get that more involved. It's just tough to go back. I've had the personal account forever, so that's where I always, when I do post, that's where that's at. But if you want to give it a follow, I try to throw the free picks out there. And as always, on the Winning Free Picks homepage, you see the leaderboards, but above it, free picks, articles, videos, more. We got you covered. We throw free picks out there every day for you. And let's get right to it. So yesterday, listen, what did we go? 1, 2, 3. A 5-3 day of baseball. Lost the Padres run line. Detroit, terrible. Should have won that at the bottom of ninth. We end up losing extra innings. Kansas City over, wet to bed. But Yankee over got there. A's run line, Texas under, and the package play. And the Reds winner there. Split out on the ice with the Islanders and the under. But hey, NBA playoffs, 19-8, 70%. Now, I always say, like, during the year, I was like, NBA, no betting allowed, stay away. So my NBA for the year was 23-30. All right. Again, not a lot of NBA plays. Didn't play. Playoffs come. We go 19-8, and all of a sudden we're plus money and 52% money in our pockets. Just a little better time to play. It is streaky. Sports betting streaky. We're gonna be a little soapbox talk. A little soapbox talk here to start. I'll put the free picks up because I know people don't want to come in and listen. That's fine. Whatever. You want to just come in and get the free money, I understand. Free picks below. So, as I say, you streak out sometimes in sports. It's up, it's down. Hockey's been pretty consistent all year. Plus money in hockey all year long. Baseball, first 4 weeks of the season, plus money, right? Almost plus 1,000 there. May to June, lose a month from like April 28th to June 1st. Bad. But June, the first 10 days here, paying off 55%. We're putting money in our pockets. So as I mentioned, like leaderboards and premiums, I know people sometimes don't like coming and paying. That's fine too. We get the videos. I don't mind. I love coming and talking sports. But if you haven't realized as a bettor that you're going to have streaks, that's what it's all about. And you have to be able to ride it. That's you hear bettors talk about, bankroll, percentage, bet with your head, not over it, whatever, the tidy little thing is for betting. So maintain and hang tough. Sports betting is every day. It used to be every day, but like before and after the All-Star break. It's crazy. All right, Tony's in the house. How are you today? Tony had a tough day, I say. It happens. But it's a new day, though. You went to bed, right? You woke up, you washed your face. It's a new morning. Tim Earl's in the house. Andrew, good morning. Thanks for popping by. How about the A's game tonight? We'll get to the A's. Dave comes right in. He's like, let's go. He's ready for action. Took a shot with the Pirates plus 210. Hi, that's a big number. We'll get to that in a second. Furious. Pirates terrible versus the lefties. Elliott's in the house. We love Mr. Lefty. The other Sean says Pittsburgh money line over to Dodgers. Someone else just took. Tony just said he liked the Pirates too. Worth a shot in a getaway day. The Dodgers want to come in, maybe like whatever. We get out of here. I forgot who they have up next in the next series. Let's go in. We're in, we're out. I can see I kind of like the under. I did bet the under. Brewers money line, Astros money line. We'll get. You know what? We want to start in baseball. We'll start up in baseball today. Brewers and the Stros. Castillo has not pitched well, and our boy Freddie's been pitching pretty good. The problem with the Brewers, I've said this all year, and I got my futures on the Brewers. The offense is just bad. It's they're bad against lefties, they're bad against righties. Castillo's been so terrible. He can't pitch worse. And Peralta's been on another planet pitching great, very good. Do I blame you for taking what do we got here? So it was 111 last night. It's a 112. Nothing's moved on this game. I see Brewers minus 111. 112, 115, 113. Nothing's changed since last night. That's a lie. I saw 115 down to 11, 111, 120 down to 113. And the Reds are still plus 103, plus 100, minus 105. Again, this is as even as this game's got, short of the total. I see 8.5. I see some eights popping up. So maybe want to grab an under 8, which is tough to do because the Reds are offense much better at home, much better offensively at home. If you want to take a shot, and especially when you look at Castillo's numbers, that's why you're like, oh, you got to take the Brewers at this price, right? I mean, playing good. For me, I don't know. I didn't bet this game. I want to take the Brewers because I like the Brewers. And the Castillo's just been bad. I get it. I want to take the under, but part of me is like Castillo's been bad, and maybe the Brewers hit him today. And Peralta's been really good, but maybe he doesn't pitch like this in this outing. I mean, you got a hiccup, right? Guys have hiccups during good seasons. And the Reds can give you a hiccup because their home splits are so much better than the road splits. Dodgers and Pirates, again, this one goes early, another 12:30 start right around the corner. Urias and Keller, I mean, it's a little extra rest for Keller, but it's tough going against the Dodgers. I mean, the Pirates are a bad team, folks. They're bad. Take a shot at plus $2. I get it, especially on getaway days. Guys sit out. They run out the B lineups. Dodgers are like, all right, we won 2. On the same token, this is a Dodger team that, 5-5 the last 10. This is a team that was projected to win, 103, 104, and pace for like 95. The last I checked, they were in 3rd place in their division. Supposed to be the best team of all time. So even when they trot out guys who aren't supposed to be good, or however you want to put it, the bench guys, no, they're supposed to be good. That's why they projected to win 100-something games. Again, last night the run line was at 118. Now I'm seeing it at plus 120. I don't know. For me, it's an underplay. I have the under 8.5 in this game, and I thought about the run line. That's that. Let me come back to the chat here. All right, took a shot. All right, the Pirates. Sean and Tony like the Pirates. Brewers for Elliot. Astros money line. I'm on the Stros with you against the Red Sox. Yes. And why wouldn't I be here? I mean, Greinke's been pitching well. Eduardo Rodriguez. We talked about this last night in a show. Guy is an 80 ERA. His last 5 starts, something like that. He's pitched bad. The Astros can hit. They can hit righties. They can lefties. I said yesterday, what is their offense? Number 2 versus lefties, number 4 versus righties. Safe to say the Astros could hit, and Rodriguez is a bad pitcher right now. So give me at that price, I'll take a shot there. I'll take a shot. Who's ringing my doorbell? No one even knows I'm here. Somebody's ringing my doorbell. So what is that total? 9. Maybe I could look at it over there. Although the Red Sox bats, I don't know. They're not really doing too much for them right now. Okay. Andrew just hit the like button. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. All right. Elliot says Brooklyn money line tonight for the Nets and Bucks. I do have a premium up, and you have to purchase that one. I have not giving that one out today. Sorry, folks. Seattle Mariners today against the Tigers. Sheffield's road numbers are definitely not what I want to get down on. That being said, listen, I had the Tigers yesterday, and I set my rate up. I said, here's a spot where I'm going to be annoyed taking the Tigers because I didn't take them the day before they won. And then you had to see the highlights of this game. I mean, I don't even watch the game. I just came up on my Twitter and I saw it, like, robbed of a home run, and then you get thrown out at first base. I mean, there you go. Hello, sports betting. We talk about, welcome to sports betting newbies. That is a tough one for even an old man. You see those, you're like, wow. So yeah, would I like the Tigers here? Again, I mean, Tyler Alexander, not much for me. I wouldn't bet this game. I haven't bet this game. I told you what I got. I got the Dodgers. I got the under Dodgers 8.5 and the Astros right now. Urias is good. Yeah. I mean, first 5 worth a shot. I can't tell you not to take a plus $2 dog on a getaway day because the Dodgers are 5-5 their last 10 games. They haven't been playing good, right? So why wouldn't you think about taking a shot there? That being said, the Dodgers are still a good team, and they're supposed to be a good team, and they should beat up on a bad team like the Pirates. Stimmy Orlando, how are you, my friend? Pirates can't hit a beach ball, Miguel says. Sean saying Pirates win 4-3. L Craft is in the house this morning. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Earl Sports says only plays Dodgers first 5 under 4.5. I could see that. I'm on under for the game. I'll ride with a first 5 if you're on that. Brewers are now minus 117. Listen, people are gonna are fade Castillo, but I mean the Reds at home, they hit a little bit, and like I said, they expect Castillo to be that terrible and Peralta to be that good. Guys are gonna have hiccups. I get it, but guys aren't just. Did Castillo just fall off the face of the earth for the whole season? He has improved a little bit his last couple starts. So again, do I have to bet it? I'm not to, listen, I bet a lot of games. Some days I just say, you know what, I'm not going to play something. I'm betting the Pirates. Listen, some teams, we know the Orioles are going to be bad. We know the Pirates are going to be bad. The Tigers, the Mariners, the Rockies. There's teams that are supposed to be bad this year. Miami, again, who saw the Twins being terrible like this bad? You didn't see that one coming. But teams that are supposed to be bad, they're still kind of playing bad. I said you're going to you'll be able to hit a couple dogs in a row on some of these teams, but then reality sets in, and they're losing 14 in a row, or 7 in a row, or 5 in a row, and 10-12, and 22-30. I don't want to bet. I don't like betting bad. I don't like betting a good team when they've lost 3 in a row. I want to bet the Pirates when they've lost 3 in a row. No. I don't know if the team's that fishy. The Reds at home can hit. Peralta's overperformed, and I think Castillo's underperformed. Reds, yeah, but the Reds bullpen, they're just bad. That's the problem with the Reds when you take the Reds. Raymond Reddington in the house. Haven't seen you in a couple days, Red. How's the international lifestyle of villainy going there? Dodgers run line or nothing for me? Exactly. Yeah, I'd have to do run line if I'm taking the side in that game. And I said, I'll take a run line and lose. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, it's an even money loss as opposed to laying $2 or trying to get tricky thinking I'm gonna grab a huge dog today. I don't mind taking dogs sometimes. Please, believe you me. That's why, I'll have a, 800 baseball games bet during the season because I take a lot of dogs. Sometimes I just, I mean, I have to take bad dogs. Eric says Brewers money line. Okay. Stroh's first 5. I gotta, I think the Stros are going to hit here. Stros team total, yes. Jays team total over the 4 runs. Yankee, we'll start the Jay and the Yanks team total over 4.5 runs. Okay, so let's go on to the Jays and the White Sox. We got the whole lefty guy going on thing right here. I'm sure. Where's Elliot? I don't know if he's hit about that. I'm working down the chat here. We'll do White Sox and Jays. Again, White Sox versus lefties. Awesome numbers. On the run line, straight up last couple of years. Numbers are great. They've had 1 run against Robbie Ray. They lost to Tariq Skubal of the Tigers. Here comes Ryu. He's probably better than both of those guys. As good as those 2 guys are, you mix them together, they still wouldn't be as good as Ryu. That being said, would I grab the Sox here? I saw the Sox at plus 105 last night. I grabbed them as a little dog. Why wouldn't I? Now they're about minus 105. Is this going to be a tough game? Yes. Now, the Sox beat Ray by getting to the bullpen. So they got that going for them today here. Right, Ryu's out after 7. Bullpen comes in. You struck against them before. You could, you're not intimidated. But hopefully Keuchel pitches well. He gives up some runs, and as good as we mentioned the Astros offense been, Toronto offense, it's 8 versus lefties and 2 versus righties, so they could hit. Sox are 4 lefties, number 1 righties. So 2 of the better hitting teams. This total does seem a little low at 8. Right, I thought it was like an 8.5 too at one spot. It's 8.5 now. It was 8 last night. Actually, it's a 9. It was 8 last night at a couple of books when we did the show. Actually, no, that's a lie. It was 8 before I did the show. On the show, it went up to 8.5, which is in about a half hour, and now it's straight 9s. 1 random 8's in at DraftKings. Find that 8, pounce on it like a puma, because Yeah, I'd go over. I think we'll see some runs in this game, believe it or not. We'll come back to the Milwaukee in a second. Ray says Brewers. Well, I'm not going to talk anybody off the Brewers or the under for the first five. That's fine. I don't mind that. Sean says Phillies money line. Phillies are facing Ian Anderson again. This is the fourth time he's going to face these guys this year already. 16 innings, 15 hits. What's he got? 20 Ks, a 4-something ERA. And all right, good luck figuring out the Braves. I got Brave futures, but here we are. How you crush Nola, and then the next night you get one run and lose 2-1 the bottom of the ninth. The Braves, tricky spot here. But do I want to lay 140-ish with Philly? That's the question. Do you want to lay the 140 number here? I don't know if I want to do that. I like Wheeler. He's been great. I guess it's not terrible laying that kind of. I guess the number could be worse. I'll roll with Philly there. Cincy, I'm not going to talk UFC. I can't talk anybody off either side in a Cincy Milwaukee game. So if you're going to either side there, okay. Seattle run line. That could be worth a shot. As I said, I mean, Sheffield's numbers are on the road. They're not even they're bad. But again, I don't know enough about this other youngster, Tyler Alexander, on the hill to make a play. So could be worth it there, Sean. You know more on that one than I do in this case there. Houston, Astros, yes. Kansas City run line. Listen, Montes gives up runs, but Oakland home can put up runs. Miners, how do we bet? This is what I was talking about. Kansas City lost 5 in a row. I want to bet them to lose tonight 5-4. I don't know. Oakland's playing a little better. That one. Pittsburgh money line. Again, take a shot with a $2 dog on a getaway day. It's worth it. What do the Dodgers have? Dodgers like, we win. Whatever. Let's get the heck out of Pittsburgh. I'm not going to talk anybody off a $2 dog. Go for it. Eric's in the house today. Good morning. Tim Roll says he'll be on the Brewers, Giants, Toronto, and the under. Or the Toronto under, I should say. Again, at 9, okay. At 8, I don't know. I think these guys hit a little bit, too. All right, so Frisco. Playing in that. Scherzer, a big fave. Right? What is he laying here? Basically about the 180 range. 178, 180, 177, total 7.5. Scaffellini has not pitched well, right? He's back to you see his last couple starts here, bad numbers. 4 of those starts, 2 San Diego, 2 Dodgers. So it's not like you're playing some cupcake lineups. You got guys who can actually hit and good teams overall. So let's take his recent splits and numbers with a little caveat, grain of salt. Well, he's played better teams. The Nats, I don't think, are a better team. All right, they had a good pitcher on the hill, but as a whole, let's be honest, man. This team is not doing good. They're basically in last place. I mean, what they got? Percentage points ahead of the Marlins. Is this where this team's supposed to be? You think this is a good team? They've had some good players. I'd take a shot with the 160. I mean, Giants almost won yesterday, and we talked about it. I had the under people like, let's take the Giants. I said, I can't blame you for taking the Giants at a pick 'em the way they've been playing, right? And they almost won that game with piggybacking starters and a real hodgepodge lineup. So would I take a shot with the 150, 160 scrappy team here? Why not? So listen, as great as Scherzer is, he gives up runs now. It's not like he's not some spring chicken. He's getting up there a little bit. It's not like he's rolling out a 150 ERA and 60 Ks in 47 innings or something. He's hittable. Going against Mad Max. Yikes. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta. Stimmy OG. Milwaukee over the 8. All right. I mean, you're thinking there. I said it. Reds at home splits, good. Milwaukee. I'm worried about their offense, but again, I could see it because you're worried about the pitching from Castillo. Boston money line. Okay, that's against my thinking there. White Sox, worth a shot. I'm with you. Miami, Colorado under 7.5. The only problem with the Miami, Colorado under the 7.5. Listen, you got like Rogers. He's awesome. I mean, his numbers are actually better at home. I mean, first of all, Colorado is what are they now? 5-23 on the road. But back to Rogers, his numbers are great at home. He's got like a 170 ERA, and the funny thing is, I think his ERA in year is about what is it like a 190 or something? So let me pull it up here. So he's got a 197 ERA on the season, but even at home, he's only got like 20 innings at home at a pitcher's park. So he's just been dominant everywhere he's pitched. So I think he could. Where's the strikeout prop with this guy? Everybody wants to pull in player props. Rogers should get done here. My problem is that as I don't like the Miami offense, but Chichi, you want to bet that this guy has a good start? I mean, you hope at that under 7, you hope it's a 5-0 game because Chichi's not that good. Boston, Houston under the 9. I don't know about that one. I mean, you're under Houston, Boston. You got 2 of the top 4 offenses in baseball. One of them in the Astros is just hitting like it's a spring training, just crushing everything. And Boston's ready for a breakout. Toronto over the 8. I kind of like that. That line's on the way up, and it makes you wonder, right? Makes you wonder about that one. Taking a shot with the White Sox. I think you have to take a shot with the White Sox. You want to talk about the fishy line, folks? The fishy line of the day is Toronto favored in Chicago. But you know what? I grabbed the Sox as a plus dog. Braves Phillies over to 7.5. Plant-based junkie. I could see that because if Ian Anderson's going to give up some runs, and I think they're going to get to the Phillies tonight. Listen, 2-1 games. I feel like the next game you're going to see some runs no matter who's on the hill. Craft, thank you. Give it a thumbs up. It's not that hard, folks. Just come in and hit the like button. I don't care if you hit the down button. Just come in. Let your thoughts be known. I'm never going to be right all the time. Why am I saying Clippers +3? Because I wanted to say Clippers money line, but I think this one's going to be a dogfight. So I'll take the +3. It's going to be a close one, Francisca. Clippers are not a bad team, folks. A's over the 8. You know, the problem with this is, Markel, is like, are we waiting? Again, we're in here to chat. For the last 2 months, 3 months now. It's June. I've said how I like this Royals team, right? I like the offense. I want the over. Pitching is okay. They're going to give up runs. The offense should be able to score runs. They haven't scored runs lately for us. I don't like just betting on something to break out. But you know what? The 8, I guess it's a good one because the way the Royals have been pitching, maybe Oakland gets 8 themselves. Can they get 6? Because I think Montes is going to give up 2 or 3. So I might grab this over 8 with you. I might grab the over 8 with you. Was it 8 last night? When did it was? Yeah, there was one random 8.5, but they're just 8s flat all over the place. Took the Mariners +103. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad play, Tony. I said I don't know much about the kid Tyler Alexander or Anderson, whoever he is for Tigers. Sheffield doesn't have the best road splits where he's much better at home where you want Graham as a dog, but I'm not going to take Seattle here. 2 bad teams. You know, yesterday I was on the Tigers. I should have took them the night before. The line was a little lower. It went up like 10 cents. I'm like, you know what? I'll grab a little Detroit here. In this case, I'm not interested. I mean, it's on 103, 104. I even see a -105 for Seattle sub spots. I'm with you there. The Tigers versus lefties are bad. Tigers versus lefties, they're bad in 222 versus lefties. Not as bad as Seattle versus lefties. Seattle's the worst team in the league against lefties. Pittsburgh, who's facing lefties, is the second worst hitting team at 214, batting 214 versus lefties. Yanks for the sweep. Listen, I don't like King, but I mean, really, shouldn't they hit Hap? Obviously, the total's at 10.5 and 11, and the Yanks have been like an under team the entire season. So that's all you need to know about what they think about these pitchers today. No run first inning. Pirates Dodgers. Chase, I like it. I don't think the Pirates are going to be scoring much today anyway. So yeah, Twins stink. You know, fell off the flat Earth. Just so you know, folks, Elliot is a flat earther. Sometimes he'll message me on Twitter and talk to me about flat Earth and the troll people who live in center Earth. I don't know. It's a little odd. Yeah, listen, we were saying to bet that over yesterday, and you know, because it's Matt Harvey. You can't sometimes the day before we're like, yeah, take the Orioles. Line looked a little fishy. Dude, Harvey comes out, and the sad thing is they're going to trot this guy out again in 5 days. Holy cow! At least if you're an Oriole fan, you know that we're rebuilding, folks. Hopefully, I didn't know who they could trade because somebody like if Harvey at least performed like he did his first 2 or 3 starts, you could maybe flip him for something down the road. On the ice, Elliot says Vegas tonight. I'm taking a shot Colorado. I like Colorado. I get it. Everybody's loving the Golden Knights. I want to actually take the under here, but that under came to bite me in the butt last night. I had the Islanders, but that under was nowhere to be seen, so I'm running away. I thought it'd be like a defensive battle and was not meant to be, so this one could be just as wild. Only to the Brewers because I like the pen they have compared to Cincy. Yeah, well, Brewers got one of the better bullpens for sure. They didn't need it last night because they were losing from the onset, so the Phillies money line, I could see better pitcher. Why not? Big X. Look, I'm rocking the Taylor ham. Rocking Taylor ham today for us Jersey people. He's going to get run out of the building. Here we go, Elliot. Can we stop? He's going to get run out of the building because the last 2 games, the Sox really haven't hit lefties. 1 run versus Ray, and they lost to the Tigers 4-3. All right, so please reuse better than both those guys. So I'm not saying they don't have good numbers versus lefties. I don't know if he gets run out of the building. You know what? Keuchel is too, because that line has gone up a full run. So they expect some runs to be scored. And I don't think it's just going to be one-sided. Simi was trying to say they had a lefty goaling. Easy over. Milwaukee money line from Efi. Listen, if I said for the Reds or Milwaukee, I could make arguments on both sides. I'm not going to talk anybody off that. Houston, we're absolutely all over the Astros. We're like white on rice, but like a bad laser shoot. We're all over. We're all over Houston. Jays over 9. I like the Jays over. I wish last night we grabbed it at 8, but it's at 9 now. Braves money line, tricky there. Anderson, he's faced Phillies a lot, and he's just been average at best. And in a spot where teams coming off a 2-1 game, I'll side with a little better pitcher. It's 140 is not a terrible number late with Philly, but we'll see what happens. Again, I am not invested financially on the Phillies or the Braves right now in this game. Rass stinks. This is hockey talk. Who cares hockey? Any thoughts on Nets and butts? Well, Milwaukee's played like butts lately. Yeah, I would definitely. I'd have to lean over to 234 here, Chris. Right? Bucks down 0-2, must win. Here it comes, right? Everything but the kitchen sink kind of game for them. They got to get back in the series. So yeah, over for me. Sean says, Pirates run line. Again, if I'm taking the Pirates, I'm just going to hope for them to win. Why you want them to win you want them to lose by a run? Just go money line, I think, Sean. Philly, I'm with you on the Phils. No, Nats. That's a big number for the Nats. I mean, 0 respect for the Giants. Bucks again, must win here for them. Colorado puck line. All right, listen, I like the Avs. Oh, excuse me, well, hiccup. Tennis, I don't know who any of these people are. So, good luck at tennis. Tennis people, you want to bet tennis? I got to get my little horn for the to get everybody's attention. Tennis props from tennis bettors. John, how are you today? Welcome to the show. Go Avs. Yes, we like the Avalanche today. Yes, listen, dude, I love the Islanders coach here. This guy, I remember when he came over from the Caps, I was like, dude, I'm going to get I know he was on the Capitals. I took the Isles in a series a couple years ago, and they just swept them. Caps haven't won a series since he's left. I definitely think I'm going to be on. I got to see what the numbers are here. I look to see an early ice line because I like Tampa. I like those. I like the defending champs here, but I don't think Islanders are going to give him a game. We'll be on these unders, I think. Hopefully they're 5.5s and not freaking 5s. Any thoughts on Philly Braves game? I'm leaning to the Phils here, Dave. Leaning on Phillies. I took the run line because teams that win as dog tend to lose by 1 the next day. Could be. I just found, the whole taking plus 1.5, whether it be a goal line or puck line, you're just laying huge juice. I don't know. I, I don't, if you do it, I mean, you know, people have their numbers, and if it's positive, you're making money off it. Go ahead. It's just, I don't come in and pretend that I'm the master of all and every angle and sport and edge. So listen, if that's a good trend, it pays off. Make that money and keep sharing. Let me know. Let me know how it comes out. Maybe I'll start joining you on some of those. What's up with the Nets and the Bucks trap game? Oh, it's a trap. Whoever loses, we'll know what the trap is later on tonight for late night money or for midday money tomorrow. And people come in and talk about the loser of this game because it'll be a trap game. It'll be like, oh my god, I had the Nets. Oh my gosh, I had the Bucks. I had the over. I had the under. AGS, welcome to the show. Welcome. I've hit on the over and escape prop 4 straight start Scherzer. Yeah, well, these K props, especially when you get like a front line guy like this. I mean, I think they're probably cashing by like the third inning. 6 Ks. Holy cow. It's like a strikeout. I mean, really, literally like 6-7 years ago, pitchers, if you had like a strikeout an inning, like 200 strikeouts, guys, like in fantasy world, like, wow, this guy strikes out a lot of guys. He's innings. Now it's like every guy strikes out once a game. It's crazy, the strikeouts. Yanks sweep today. Hap versus old team. Well, Hap's he's got a couple old teams. Listen, the line, the total just says there's going to be a ton of runs today. Do I like Mike King? Not particularly. He's just an average pitcher, right? He's just an average guy. And Hap's just been bad, Hello, you can't beat Father Time, Hap. I mean, right? No, got to think Yanks. I'm not playing it. I'll probably be cheering for some runs, I guess. But no action, no money. None of my money on the Yanks or the Twins today. Colorado first 5 is plus 190. Plus 190. I'll take a shot with the plus 190. He could. Rogers gives up a home run. It's 1-0, and then Colorado. They score 3 in the 8th or something to win. Plus 190. I'll take a shot for first 5 plus 190. White Sox in Houston plus 110. Get on it. I like them both, Sean. 2 Sean's thinking them all right. Like. KJ, Pitt. A couple people here are taking a shot on Pitt. I'm not going to tell you don't take Pitt. I mean, I love my dogs, KJ, but, they don't hit lefties. I don't know. I got the under. I'm on the under in that game. That's where my money's at. Francisco, I appreciate the like button. Francisco, now I need you to make 4 more accounts and come in and use burner accounts to keep hitting the like button. Plus Money Honey in the house today. How are you, Allie? Good to see you. Make sure you check out the Morning Wood Show. Plenty of money to be made. I forgot, I got sidetracked coming into the show the other day because I said, make sure everybody goes over there. We're trying to get a new record for the cash prize. And I just got sidetracked and I forgot to go like the half hour. And then I was like, my shows go for like 2 hours. I was like, you know what? I wasn't even thinking, Allie. AJ smashed the like button, but that's okay because he's won so much money on our free picks here. He could buy multiple phones and laptops and desktops to keep, breaking the like buttons. Sean says Colorado money line baseball. That's a tough one with Chichi on the hill. But again, I can't back the Marlins laying $2. No way. And I like Rogers. He's great. Colorado money line NHL. I'm with you. It's a Colorado parlay. Some guy came in. I was looking at the comments before I came on the show. For the thing is, run down, tell me like parlay, like, oh, take these parlays. I was like, I'm thinking to myself, man, this guy doesn't watch the show too much because he knows I can't stand the parlays. And the best way to go 3-1 is to put in a 14 parlay. Round earthers. Kyrie Irvin calls people who believe in round earth globers. Globers? Oh man. So all right, little story time. So I was down at my buddy's restaurant, and I don't know, he was telling me to about this kid who worked down there. So I'm like cranking him up. He was saying something. I don't know how the flat Earth came up. So I just started. I was looked on Twitter. I was looking for like flat Earth stuff. So I started calling him a glober. And I believed. Oh man, flat Earth. I love it. And then I started saying it to my kids. My kids made me a flat Earth. They took a pizza box. My daughter, I guess she was like probably like 7 at the time, made flat Earth on a pizza box. Oh man. Oh, here's the tennis. Shapovalov, Sakari, Tis, Tizzy Pass. Oh man, they stunk forever. The O's, yeah, the O's definitely stink. Take the Jazz minus Clippers blew their chance. I mean, I don't know if they blew their chance. I mean, it's playoff basketball. These are two good teams. You come out to a lead, you're going to battle back. Last time I checked, they had a shot of three. It was blocked. I mean, they were down big. They came all the way back. Game two is a different story. You know, Clippers were off of game seven, and they came out nice, and they just fell apart a little bit down the stretch. Game two, they don't have that luxury. Vegas money line for the game. I'm liking the Avalanche static. Why is he starting pitcher? You know, they just want to expand. I'm like, let's make more baseball teams. They don't have enough pitchers for the 30 teams they have now. They should get rid of 4 teams. And listen, I understand. Like unions, we need the jobs and this and that. Bring back the minor leagues. Contract. If you contract, first of all, everybody's gonna make more money, right? Because you're gonna have better pitchers, better players everywhere. All right, your minor league players are going to develop. You're not going to have you're going to have to pay guys, right? Because they're all about being control over the young players, right? Arbitration. Let's keep a guy down so we don't have to pay him extra time. All right, that's fine. Leave them down. Let them develop because you're not going to have to force it if you have real pitch. I mean, how many teams? Well, let's go. All right, we'll talk about the Nats for a second. All right, so Scherzer's what 38. Strass has been injury prone his whole career. Patrick Corbin's at the tail end of him. He's not that good. Lester is hanging on by a thread. 4 big name guys. What are they doing? Now we got the Brewers. All right, Peralta's like the biggest name guy. The other, Burns and Woodruff are youngsters, right? I mean, all right, the Dodgers. Kershaw's been up there. Bauer, let's be honest. Bauer's had a couple good years. David Price. Let's look at the names. Rich Hill, Tampa Bay. Michael Waka. If you get rid of some bad teams, and they'll never get rid of them, but not, I shouldn't just say bad teams. How about the teams that just don't bring in fans? I like to see a better product. I mean, I like, again, I'm an old guy. 2 divisions. It was just different. It was a battle. Now we have wild cards. Everybody's got to make the playoffs. 18 playoffs. Basketball, 16. I don't know. I want to see. Do we need a team in Florida? How about one team in Florida? They can't even. The team goes to the World Series. They can't sell out games. I don't know. There, that's my baseball rant. Think the Phillies have a chance today? I think they have a chance, Groovy, because Ian Anderson in his 3 starts against the Phillies hasn't shown that he's going to shut down the Phillies. I think the Phillies are going to score some runs. And I see a 2-1 game. Like it was 1-0 bottom line. I'm expecting runs aplenty today. Runs aplenty, and I'll lean on the Phillies minus 140. Yeah, Clippers are dogs tonight. Took the Bucks first half. Listen, we just said this. You're down 0-2. You better come out on fire tonight. That's why we like the over. Yeah, Bucks have to come out hard. I can't pronounce this guy's name. Tazi Paredes. Tampa Bay is 185. So I am on the Islanders in the under. There you go. Premium. If you don't know already, if you haven't been to Winner Free Picks, I'm pretty good in hockey. Not just this year, over the last years, decade, six. I don't have the numbers right in front of me. I'm pretty good at hockey. Mike Conley. Guy still plays. Who's Mike Conley? Tony C, watch out for the over in Wheeler to Phillies. I kind of like the over there, Groovy, with you. Thumbs up from Chris. Thank you, my friend. Took the Brewers. I'm not gonna tell. I'm not taking. I'm not telling anybody not to take the Brewers or the Reds. I could either way. People are gonna like either side there, and you could have arguments and why you like both. And as I always say, unless I have my money on it, I'm not going to talk you off of it. Like the under Clippers, I do not like the actually the under Clippers game. I could see that. Yes, under Clippers. Though we're talking Bucks. I like the Bucks over. 1-0 Dodgers already. I guess we had a run in the first inning. That one didn't pay off. So it was like no run first inning. I'm like, I like it. I think it was like Chase. I was like, I don't think. Yeah, I like I have the under for the game. So I'm thinking Dodgers are going to come in, hopefully score a run and walk out with a 1-0 win. They're just looking to get out of here in one piece, right? Astros, we like the Astros, yes. Nick says Brewers, okay. Mariners, all right, you could say that. Astros, yes. And he likes the Lakers. I guess we're talking, I guess he's looking for October line. I guess he's got the Christmas Day game for the Lakers. They're playing next year. I can't tell you not to take the Giants. That's total disrespect. I mean, Discafellini, 4 of his last couple, go over his last few starts. 4 of the games have been 2 versus Padres, 2 versus Dodgers. They're good teams. And granted, is Scherzer better than them? Absolutely. Can Scherzer get hit? Yes. Can anybody get hit? Absolutely. 160, worth a shot. I think it's worth a shot at 160. Dodgers run line. I was good. I almost took the Dodgers run line last night. I ended up going with the under. Hopefully, I still catch it. I know. Take that over 223 and the Clips. I'm with you. Take it. Yeah, we like the Clippers, Nick. We like the Clippers. All right. I'm going to roll on out of here. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully, you see Dodgers stay under for me here. We'll see what happens. But good luck. Under Pirates. I do have under Pirates. It's 1-0 already. Not good first inning. This right there on pace for 9 runs. Have a good one, folks. See you later on. Thanks for watching. Like button's on the way out. And Brewers scored, Nick says. Well, good luck to Brewers backers. I'll see everybody later on. Bye-bye.